Here are 7 things that will make any woman miss you, even if she has said she's not interested. If you want to be on her mind, then you have to become something rare, something she doesn't feel everywhere. That is how she begins to miss you, even though she has said, I'm not interested earlier on. So, without further ado, let's just get into it. Number one, give space instead of chasing. Nobody misses what is already available. When you stop hovering and stop over explaining, curiosity begins to do the work for you. Your silence makes her wonder what you're building, what you're up to. Like, why is this guy not coming around anymore? He's always all over me, asking me out, and now nothing. You see, that's curiosity. She becomes intrigued by you. For instance, you usually send her a text every morning, good morning, beautiful. And she would normally reply with one dry morning. And that's all. And you, instead of doubling your effort and start asking her, how was your night? Any plans for the day? What are you up to? You just decide to stop initiating for a few days. Instead, she sees you focusing on your work, your gym, basically just being on your career. And that is going to make her wonder. You see, one thing with us women is like we like being chased. We enjoy the thrill of you coming around. Even when we say we're not interested, we just want you to keep chasing us. You know how it is. But when you hold off with that, we begin to wonder, and that is the curiosity you need for you to be on her mind. Number two, let your life show progress. If she checks your world and sees motion, growth, momentum, she'll feel like she's watching something move past her. And you don't need to brag about these things. Just let your energy and your lifestyle and the things you do speak for you. People always miss what feels like it's moving without them, especially us women. Trust me on that. For example, you told her you want to start a side hustle, and then instead of repeating yourself and talking about the process, you just go ahead and launch it. All she sees is action, all she sees is movement, momentum, progress. She will be wowed by that and she will think about you nonstop. We like men who are purpose driven, men who are looking at the future, who know where they're going to. So even if I act like I'm not interested from the onset, but I then see the trajectory of your life and what's going on there, I will be interested and I will think about you, and honestly I'll most likely want to be with you. Number three, don't bite the attention bait. Yeah, a lot of you guys do this. When she begins to post just to get your attention, she begins to post her picture or the happenings in her life, don't rush to her DM and start commenting nice pics. Did you go on a holiday or vacation or whatever? No, just act as if you did not see it. Let her feel the absence of your reaction. When your attention is not easy to pull, it becomes valuable. Maybe she posts a picture of herself well dressed and the usual you who would reply with fire emojis, oh baby, you're so hot and all of that. You just don't reply, you don't even send her a DM, and then hours later you respond with something else. Or you just post something that is peculiar to you and she'll be like, wow, that small emotional gap creates impact. Number four, keep your responses calm and simple. A lot of guys are guilty of this. When she reaches out after a while, don't just explode with excitement and then go on and on. Oh baby, don't forget me now, wow, na so life be. No, stay steady. Short, relaxed replies shows confidence and not dependency. You're not waiting by the phone, you're living your life. For example, she says something like, hey, and then you reply with, oh my God, I was just thinking about you. You just crossed my mind. I was going to call you and then I'm seeing your message. This must be divine. And you're bombarding her with all of these messages. No, no, no. That is going to turn her off. That is going to make her feel like you're just too available. This guy is just probably waiting on his phone for my message or something. And she'll begin to feel like she has the upper hand or she can control you or anything. So instead, give her short responses. You can say something like, hey, how is your week going? Calm, grounded, no pressure. You're not acting cold, you're acting balanced. And that energy says, I like you, but I'm not desperate. No be do or die now. Even if you no gree for me, no mean say I no cool or normal I be spec. You no get. Number five, let your response be visible and not forced. This doesn't mean glinting with everyone, but let us see that your world is full. Friends, social functions, energy. When she sees that you're not standing still, then she would feel like she's missing out big time. For example, you attend a birthday dinner and you take a photograph with a group of friends, laughing, smiling, happy, joyful. She can see that you're active, you're social, you're not waiting around. And now she'll feel like, someone else might notice this guy. Maybe I should just warm up to him and probably rethink my position again, because scarcity creates awareness. Number 6, give her a name only you use. Something small but meaningful. You know why? Because every time she hears it, it pulls the memory of you into the moment. That is how connection turns into association. For example, she tells you something like, I like quiet evenings. And then you begin to call her Quiet Queen. You see, it's simple, something very simple that is not offensive, of course, something very nice that she would love. You see, anytime someone says something like quiet around her, she would remember you. Even if you're not there and then she hears something like evenings or quiet evenings, she will begin to think about you and remember. Should have fond memories of you. And that is subtly imprinting, not manipulation, it is shared memory. And it's so powerful because this particular one will make her become fond of you, but the key thing is to make it feel natural. Number 7, teach her something. Share a knowledge, a perspective, or a way of seeing the world that she didn't have before now. Something that makes her grow and evolve as a person. This is going to make her remember you non-stop. You're going to be on her mind. For example, let me think of a simplest example. Maybe she says, this is how I like to defrost my food. And then you have a simpler way of doing that and you teach her. Anytime she gets to a point where she would need to defrost food, she would remember you. Or maybe it's something different, maybe something about how people behave and how your perspective is different from the way she understand it before. When you share these things like that, it means that you're teaching her something and she's, because of you, she's growing as a person. You see this singular act, hey, this one will make her remember you, this one will make her think about you. She can't stop missing you when you stop communicating or when you reduce your frequency of calling or texting. Because when someone grows around you, they remember you as part of their growth. It can even be a breathing technique. Maybe she has a presentation to make and she's like, oh, I'm nervous. How am I even going to handle this? And you teach her that when you get to the stage, take a deep breath, maybe 3 deep breaths. Exhale, inhale, and all of that. She would remember you and miss you because it shows that she's growing as a person, overcoming her obstacles, becoming a better version of herself, courtesy of you. In the end, missing someone is not about games. It's about becoming a presence that feels like movement, confidence, and direction. And when you move like your life matters, people feel the space when you're not there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this is of help to you. If you see my face for the very first time, my name is Wendyzeal and I'm glad you stopped by. Don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe if you have not done so yet, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.